Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Toxico Cereal. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking every single skin. Now, I had this guy request it twice now, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. This is probably going to get a lot of views because everybody's going to be curious of every single skin put into one gigantic tier list. Obviously, this will include no true silver or true gold skins because those skins are so bad. They literally stopped making them ever since Mandy. There has not been any new ones ever since her, and Mandy's been released for over a year now. So we're going to be ranking every single skin. There is a lot of them, so this is probably going to be a longer-ish video. I'm going to try and go through as quickly as possible, but I do want to explain a little bit. But this is kind of, it's going to be a kind of rushed video because there's a lot of skins, and I don't want this to be an hour-long video because that's a little long. If it is probably going to be a 30-plus minute, but hopefully nothing longer than 45 to 50 minutes because that's a very long video. Nobody wants to listen to me blabber. But before we get started, I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. What the heck? 1,000? Just a couple weeks ago, it was at 500. This is insane. These past few videos I've uploaded have just been blowing up, and it's unbelievable to me that I've already hit over 1,000 subscribers. And I'm hoping that this video continues to make me rise, and maybe I can become a popular Brawl Stars content creator, get my own creator code. Very unlikely, though, but it's a possibility because right now my main content is Brawl Stars. There will be a Lethal Company video as well. I just recorded it. I'm actually recording this right after that video, but this video is going to be uploaded first before that one because this is more important. So I don't want to blabber any longer. Let's just get into the skin rankings. We're just doing S through D this time. No F tier because there's really not a bad skin at all. But yeah, let's just get it done. You know what? I'm not used to it. I have to put an F tier. Just give me a minute. Alright, I added S plus and F tier, so now it's normal. Now let's get into this video, starting off with Star Shelly, the most exclusive skin in the game. If you had to get this game on release day, and this is the only accessible skin, it has some custom effects. It's not a bad skin overall. I'm going to give it right in the middle of B tier. Actually, no, let's give it A tier. Let's give the skin some love. It actually is a pretty decent skin. We got Bandita Shelly, which is okay. It's the worst Shelly skin. It's going to get in the D tier. Next, we have Witch Shelly, which is Shelly's best skin, arguably. And I'm going to put it in the S tier. It's one of the better skins in the game. It's not S+, but it is a really good skin. Princess Shelly is probably the tier below an A tier. And then we have all these skins. Oh, whoa, that's PSG Shelly. PSG Shelly is a B tier skin, just because I love Spinel C. But the other sports ones they're in the F tier. We have Classic Shelly. It's a classic skin. It's aight. C tier. Hoot Shelly. It's pretty much a reskin of Witch Shelly. Really good skin, but I think Witch Shelly is just a little better. Alright, moving on to Nita. Starting off with Panda Nita. This skin's garbage. It's D tier. Red Nose Nita is also a pretty trash skin. That one's also going in the D tier. Then we have Shiba Nita, which is a pretty good skin. I'll put it in the A tier. Koala Nita, F tier. Skin's terrible. Don't get it. Whale Watch Nita is a really good one. Put it in the A tier as well. Neon Nita is I put it as the worst Power League skin. It's aight. I'll put it in the B tier. And then we have Gummy Bear Nita, which is very, very interesting considering it has 3 custom variants. I'll put it in the A tier, and then I'll put Tusk Nita in the S tier. That's definitely her best skin. I feel like it's a little pricey for S+, but it's still a really good skin overall. Moving on to Colt Rockstar, F tier. Outlaw, F tier. And then we have what is the name? Royal Agent, that's the name. There's so many skins that they're going to be hard to keep track of. Royal Agent's one of the Colt's better skins. I'll put that one in the A tier. Corsair Colt is also a really good one. I'll put that one in the A tier as well. Gunslinger, it's B tier. It's alright. Challenger, I'm going to put in the S tier. It's the second best Colt skin besides Dark Angel Coat. And then all the sports ones are going in the F tier. They're all garbage. Handsome Colt is okay, C tier. Shark Tooth I'll put in the A tier as well. Bananas also is a good one as well, A tier. And then Dark Angel, the brand new one, is S tier. I don't think it's enough for S+, but it is definitely S tier. And it's the Colt's best skin. Touchdown and Linebacker are both just terrible skins. Viking Bull's not that great either, D tier. See, I'm really speedrunning through this. Barbarian King is a free skin I think you got in 2019. I don't have this one, but it was I started playing December of 2019. It's okay. C tier. But Space Ox is Bull's arguably best skin. B800's an okay Brawl Pass skin for B tier. Lion Bull is alright as well. I'll put that one in the B tier as well. And then Alley Cat I'll go S tier, and Bull Ming I'll put in the A tier. Moving on to Brock. Beach Brock. Beach Brock's pretty cool. I'll put it in the B tier. Boombox Brock, F tier. I don't like the skin. High Ride Brock is also a pretty decent skin. Line Downs, A. Um, the classic Brock skin, old school Brock, that's what it is. It's I. C tier. Super Ranger, I'll go A tier. Postal Brock, I really like this Power League skin, A tier. Zom Brock is just default C, and then no question here. Zeus Brock gonna be the first S plus. It's a top 5 skin in the game, no debate. Moving on to El Primo skins. El Rudo Primo, it's okay. It's C tier. El Rey, I'll put in the B tier. It's a little better. El Tomico is probably his worst one. I'll put C tier. El Brown, it's very cute. I'll put it in A tier. The El Dragons, I'll put both in the A tier. The Valentine's ones, I forget what it's called. I'll put it C tier. El Tigro is probably his best one. Put it in the A tier as well. And then all the sports ones are garbage. So put them in there. Oh, I forgot about El Quarterback. We'll put El Maradormo in the B tier. And then El Quarterback, it's not out yet. I forgot about this one. This might honestly be his best skin. I don't know. I'll put it in the A tier, though. I forgot about that skin. I should have ranked it in the best skins. That could arguably be the best one. Barley, Golden Barley, it's trash. D, Wizard Barley, D. Maple Barley, it's solid. B, Bake Sale, kind of ugly. C, Red Wizard, F, garbage. Oh man, this tier list is gonna take up so much screen that I'm gonna have to split it at the end for the finale result. Swaymaster is probably the best one in A tier, and then I'll put Unicorn in A tier as well. Poco Star is not good at all. D tier. Pirate Poco, F tier. His skin's ugly. Serenade also D tier. That's not a good one either. Trash Poco, I put it in the A tier. Got some cool effects. Same with Desperado. And then this one, the new one, I don't know what it's called. I don't know how I feel about this skin. Put it in the not D tier, B tier. It's a pretty average skin. Rosa, Brawloween Rosa. A lot of Rosa skins pretty good. I'll put it in the B tier. Coco, I'll put in the A tier. Major, I'll put in the B tier. Mantis, I'm gonna put Mantis in the S tier. I really like this one. And then Cheerleader in the A tier. Jesse's Red Dragon and Shadow. I feel like they're both kind of average skins now. Summer is a C tier. Tanuki is A tier, maybe even S. Red Dragon is terrible, F tier. Cat Burglar, I think, is S tier. I really like that skin. And then Doll Jesse, it's a very awkward 29 gem skin, but I'm not going to put it in F tier, so I'll put it in the D tier. Spicy Mike, I'll put in the C tier. That's okay. Santa Mike is not that great, D tier. Bellhop Mike is okay, C tier. Coach Mike is also okay in this. No, not D tier. C tier. This is PSG Mike, so I'll put it in B tier where PSG Shelly is. And then the sports ones go in the F tiers. Robo Mike, I'll put in the A tier. I'm not going to put it in S tier because I know some people hate it. Moldy Mike, I'll put in the A tier as well. It's alright. Get this ad out of here. Tengu Mike is S tier. That's Dynamite's best skin right there. And then I'll go Classic Mike in the C tier. Wow, this list is already big. I can't even see Tick, which is the next brawler. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit because I want to try and keep as much on the screen as possible, but it's definitely going to be hard, so I'm going to have to show you an end result with 2 split screens. But Tick, King Crab Tick, it's I. B tier. Snowman Tick, it's also I. I'll put it in the B tier as well. Tick Shooky, it's also I. B tier. And then Cerberus Tick is S tier. I'm not going to put it S plus because I feel like it's just not as good as Zeus Brock, but it's still S tier without a doubt. Classic 8-bit it's I. B tier, or it's kind of mid. D tier. It's okay though. Virus 8-bit, it's S or S plus. It's still one of the best skins in the game. I'm gonna give it the S plus because it's still arguably the best skin in the game, if not one of the best. Saloon 8-bit is an S tier. V8-bit's also really cool. A tier. Haunted House, I'm gonna give S tier. I really like this skin as well. And then Antivirus 8-bit is F tier because it's a terrible reskin of Virus 8-bit. Don't buy this one, please. They look almost the same. This one's a little bit pinker. I just don't overall like it. I'm gonna give this skin the hate it deserves. F tier. Because it's just, don't ever buy it because the same Virus 8-bit is just a way better variant of this one. Next up we have Rico. Guard Rico, I'm putting S tier. Oh man, I already all right. Well, I guess now I can't really show everything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to split this into 2 screens. I can already tell. Loaded Rico is also S tier. Popcorn Rico is an average one. I'll put it B tier. Same with Ricochet. It's a pretty good one. Chicken Rico is B tier as well. Firefly, I'll give B tier. And then the brand new one that's not out yet, but in Final Boss, that's S tier without a doubt. It's my favorite Rico skin. It's probably the best Rico skin. I can't wait until that skin comes out. Moving on to Daryl. Dumpling Daryl, I think, is overrated, but I'll put it in the B tier. Mascot Daryl is trash, D tier. D4RRY1, I'll put it in the A tier. Mega Box and Omega Box, Daryl, C tier. Crash Test, it's I, B. Cupcake is also I. I'll give that one A. Actually, I'm going to give Crash Test A tier as well. Penny skins. Bunny Penny, it's an average skin, B tier. And same with Dark Bunny Penny. Little Helper Penny is kind of okay. Smuggler Penny is like one of the best Power League skins. Oh god, I messed up. Oh, there we go. S tier. And Trash Panda Penny, I'll put in the A tier. Carl, we have Road Rage Carl. It's C tier. Hog Rider, also C tier. Captain Carl, I'll put A tier. Pretty good skin. Same with the Dark Tide Carl. The Revano looks a little better. Leonard, C tier. Surfer Carl, A tier. Even arguably S. Put Bike here right in the middle at B. Sultan Carl is definitely S tier. It's Carl's best skin. And then Goblin Carl, it's a C tier 29 gem skin. Moving on to Jackie now. Jackie's got Constructor Jackie. That's a D tier. Actually, you know what? F tier. It's trash. Ultra Driller Jackie, I'm going to drop to A tier this year because I don't think it can compete with the S tier skins anymore. Jet Ski Jackie, though, I'll put in the S tier. Gift Express Jackie is B tier. And then also Jackie Cookie, I'm putting A tier. It's a very cool skin. World Champion Gus, it hits different. I'm putting S tier. I like that skin a lot. And Boy Scout, it's a C tier. Alright, so we got Underworld Bow. I'm putting that one in S tier. Same with Horus Bow, which is Bow's best skin. Warrior Bow, D tier. Light Mecha Bow, it's I, B tier. Mecha Bow, F tier. Just an absolute dog water skin. And then Gold Mecha Bow, put in A tier. Wasp Bow as well. I think that one's okay. A tier as well. Put Hobo. And then the new bow skins. I don't know how I feel about the new bow skins. I'll put them in the A tier because I'm not the biggest fan of them. I still think Horus and Underworld Bow are just way better. But look at this. I can't even fit everything onto. So yeah, I'm gonna have to split it into 2 parts. M's Mean Girl, F. I don't care. It's freaking College M's was garbage, so terrible. F. Superfan, A tier. Oh, not B. DJ, I'll put S tier. I really like this one. And then Harajuku, I'll put in the A tier as well with Superfan. Stu, 29 gem skin in Superstar Cool. Stu's pretty good. Wicked Stu, I'll give A tier. Headless Rider is S tier without a debate. And then I'll put Jock Stu also in the S tier. 2 really good skins. And oh yeah, Santa Stu. I'll also put that one in the S tier. Stu's got 3 really good skins. Piper Calavera, I hate this one. D tier, garbage. Choco Piper, I feel like you need some custom effects. C tier. Cupid Piper, it's I. B tier. Pink Piper is F because it's basically just pink. Lunar Piper, S tier. And then same with Mariposa. They're Piper's best skins. And then there's the Flag Bearer Piper, which is not out. I'll put that one in the A to start. I don't think it can compete with the other 2 Piper skins, though. Man, I'm really going quick. I want this video to be quick. I don't want to be talking about the same skin for 30 goddamn minutes. Next, we have Pam. Holiday Pam, it's I. B tier. Pam, what's his name? Evil Queen Pam. I don't know. There's so many skins that I can't remember the names for half of them. It's going on the S tier, though. And then I'll put Stonks Pam also in the S tier because I did rank it as the best. Come on. Stonks Pam. It's shooting literally graph projectiles. That's S tier. I love it. Caveman Frank, F. Skin sucks. DJ Frank it's I. B. Holiday Party Frank, put in the A tier. Spirit Knight is S tier, without a question. Venera, I'll put in the A tier. Spirit Knight is definitely better. And then, the Clash Royale skins, the blue and the red king. I'm going to put them both in the S tier to start off, though. They're really cool. They are expensive, though, and I think they're going to be a limited one, but it's definitely, they're not as good as Spirit Knight Frank, which is just one of the best Super Soul Mix skins of all time. Besides the Dark Angel coat, which I think is a little bit better, but they're both really good. All the Super Soul Mix skins are really good. What am I talking about? Heroine BB, I'll put it in the A tier. Same with Zombie BB. Those are my two favorite. Besides the Cursed Pirate, which we'll get to. BB Lante, I'm putting the D tier. This skin's terrible. Vicious BB is okay, C tier. Bubblegum BB is actually not a bad 29 gem skin, but it's going in the C tier because it's a 29 gem skin. BBRJ, it's a pretty good one, A tier. And then putting Chris Pirate also in the A tier. They're all really good. B, Ladybug, D tier. Mega Beetle B is going in the S tier. It's still it's still her best skin behind Archvillain. Or no, it's in front of Archvillain, but Archvillain's really good. I'm gonna put Archvillain in the A tier though. Gold Neko, I'll put in the A tier, and Neko I'll also put in the A tier. They're both really good. Nani, my favorite brawler. Retro Nani, it's a good 29 jump skin, C tier. Sally Nani drops to A tier because of the new Nani skin. Bell Nani's also really good. It's also A tier, but we can't. But Aries Nani's going in the S+. It's one of the best skins in the game. I love this skin. It's so good. It has some of the best value ever. Moving on to Edgar. Edgar's got some really good skins, except for one. Starting off with Quick Draw, put in the A tier. Same with Orochi, I'll put in the A tier. Dr. Edgar is also really good, A tier. Then we have the Nightwing Edgar skin, which I forget what it's called, but it's Nightwing, let's be real. Put it in the B tier. I think it's the best 29 gem skin in the game, arguably. And then all the Mecha Edgars, I'll put in the S tier. I'm not going to put them S+. I just don't, because there's 3 of them. But they're all really good, so they're all going to go in the S tier. Edgar Tata is the worst Edgar skin, C tier. But yeah, moving on to Griff. Slayer Griff, I'm not a big fan of it. C. High Squirrel put B, and then Treasure Chest put A. Grom, Bunny Grom's really good. I'll put in the B tier. Frank and Grom, I think, is S tier worthy. It's such a good skin. Same with Dassy's Grom, also A tier. Or S tier, sorry. Next we have Bonnie. And Bonnie, with Epic's Bonnie, I just don't think it's got the value for 149 gems, but it's still A tier. Unicorn Bonnie, C, and then Foot Bonnie also C. Shark Tank Hank is D. Rodeo Hank is S. It's got some of the best effects with the bubble. It's milk, even though he's just a terrible brawler. Top Hat Mortis, it's reskin Mortis, but as a Mortis, I gotta give respect to the skin because nobody uses No Hat Mortis, so that's gonna be in the B tier. Night Witch Mortis is a trash can, F tier. Rockabilly Mortis also sucks, but I'm not gonna give it F tier. Beach Time Mortis also is not that great. Rogue Mortis I think will still be in S tier. I'm going to put Mecha Mortis in the S+. I think it's worthy. I'm going to put the skin variants in the S tier. But I think Mecha Mortis on himself, the purple and the blue, it just works. I think it's S+. It deserves it. And then the new one, the Hockey Marsh skin, I actually really like this one. I'll put it in the A tier. Moving on to Terra. Stara, it's a pretty good 29 gem skin. I'll put it at C. I think Street Ninja Terra falls because of the better skins. I think Misfortune will stay S tier. Tempest, I think I'll put A. Yeah, I'm gonna put A tier. I think, and then I'll put Rage Quit in there. No, you know what? I'm gonna put them both S tier. I think they're both S tier worthy, along with Terra. You know what? Let's do it. Let's put all Terra skins in the S tier. These 4 skins are all really good, and they're very close to one another. Terra has some of the better skins in the game. Gene, Pirate Gene, C tier. And then Evil Gene, it has to be S tier. It has to be S+ because it has some of the best effects for a 149 gem skin. It has custom voice lines, awesome super, awesome attack, custom sound effects. How can you not put this one S+? It's too good. Swamp Gene, it's alright. B tier. Oh, it's kind of ugly. GT Max, F. Streetwear Max, a lot of people like this one. I think it's I, B tier. Coney Max, I think drops to A tier. Hermes Max, I think is Max's best skin. I'll put that one in S tier. And then Leopard and Panther Max, I'll put both A tier. Moving on to Mr. P, we have Agent P, which I think is this one's probably the best 29 gem skin because it has a custom porter. I'll put that one in the B tier, and then the other 3 Mr. P skins and Count Pangula, Mr. Fly, and Daruma P, all in the A tier. They're all really close between each other. Sprout has some good skins. Tropical Sprout, it's alright. C tier. Lunar Sprout, I'm going to put A. The Emerald and the Ruby Prince Sprout, I'll put in the B. And then Corrupted, I'm going to put in the S. I think this one deserves S tier. Lunar Sprout could also, but I think Corrupted Sprout is just a little better for my opinion. Oh, Byron has 3 really good skins. They're all going in the S tier. I can't decide. Like, I had trouble picking the best and the worst skin because they're all just 3 really good skins. Ghost Squeak. I'm putting this one in the S tier. I think this has got some of the better effects for one of the cheaper skins. Potato Squeak, I'll put C tier. It's okay. Moon Bunny, I'll put in the A tier. First Blob, I'll put B. And then Nerd, I'll put in the A tier. Gray. Runaway Gray is D. It's not good. And then Detective and Gray is A. And then the No Wire skin is also A. They're both really good skins in Gray. Man, I'm really speedrunning through this. This is going to be a shorter video than I expected. I'm not explaining anything, but I don't care, because I just want to get this video done. Axel Willow is F tier. I feel like it's worse than the default. And then Scorpion Willow is a really good one. I put it in the A tier. It could even be S tier. Draco Doug, D tier. And then Inferno Check also in the D tier. Doesn't really matter for me. Moving on to Spike. Spike has some good skins. Sakura Spike, it's a good one. B, Robo Spike is, I feel like it's worse. C, Toon Spike. Mask Spike, C tier. Dark Lord Spike, I think gets dethroned this year. It's a S tier skin, though, without a doubt. Logmas is a really good one. It's going to A tier. Pyro is also a really good one, A tier. But it's been dethroned by Toon Spike, which is S+, no question. It's just the effects are way too good that it dethrones Spike from the S+ tier. And then, sorry, it dethrones Dark Lord Spike from the S+ tier and takes the spot for Dark Lord Spike because it's just simply better. Crow. White Crow is okay. C tier. Gold Mecha Crow, I'll put with A tier, where Gold Mecha Bow is. Night Mecha Crow, I'm going to put this one in the A tier too because it's a good one. And Mecha Crow is F tier. Phoenix Crow is probably best skin besides Crowbone. It's one of the other for me. I like this one a lot. Captain Crow, A tier, and then I'm going to put Crowbone in the S tier as well. I feel like it has such underrated effects. Leon. Leon has some pretty good skins. Shark Leon, I'm going to put in the C tier. The Sally Leon the same. I think Werewolf still deserves the S tier spot, so I'll give it to him. Dino Leon I'll put in the A tier, and then Trick or Treat Leon I'll put in the A tier. Leon the Stray it's a C tier. It's an okay one. And then I'll give White Wolf Leon S tier as well with Werewolf Leon. Sandy, Sleepy Sandy, it's D tier. Sugar Rush Sandy, it's average, B tier. And then Sandy, Lantern Sandy, I'm gonna put in the S tier. I'm not giving it S+ this year because Sandy Koya also is S+. They're like tied that they both dethrone each other. Moving on to Amber now. Gonna give Amber de la Vega is a really good one, A, but I have to give Frost Queen Amber S+. It has arguably the best effects for a 149 gem skin. It's way too good. I don't know how this is not 199 or 299. The effects are so insane for this skin. Moving on to Meg. Beetle Meg, it's aight. B tier. Monster Truck Meg, I'll give it A tier, just to edge. Jaguar Spirit, I never really see anybody use this one, B tier. And then I'll give Megalodon S tier. Moving on to Chester, I'm going to put Dark Chester in the C tier. It's not a bad 29 gem skin. I have to give Wood Spirit Chester S tier. It has arguably the best effects for a 79 gem skin. It has 5 custom supers. The skin is worth everything, and it could arguably want to be one of the best skins in the game. Merchant Gale. Merchant Gale it's a pretty good one, but it's the worst one. Gale actually has some pretty decent skins. I'll give it B tier. Nutcracker, I'll give it A tier. And then Squeakbuster, I'm also going to give A tier. I'm not going to give it the S tier. Surge, he's 4 good skins, man. Mecha Paladin, I'll put A tier. I think Do It Yourself, I'm also going to put the A tier, and I'm going to put them all in the same tier because I'm going to have to put Kraken Surge in the S tier. It's way too good. It has all the Super Soul Make skins are either A or S in my opinion. They could even be S+. Colette has some good skins. Navigator Colette underrated in my opinion, but I'm going to put it in the B tier. I'll put Trixie up in the S tier because everybody loves this skin. I'll give it the respect. I'll put Gladiator in the A tier. Yeah. Actually, I'll put it in the B tier. I'm not a big fan of it. I'll put Inspector in the S tier, and then I'll put her new ones also in the S tier. I feel like they're gonna be her best, even though she looks so different, and they really made her look weird in the whatchamacallit, the loading screen once it comes out. But I really like these skins a lot, and I feel like they're S tier worthy. For Lou. What do I do about Lou? Lou, I'll give King Lou B tier. I'll give Smooth Lou B tier as well. I'll give Burger Lou A tier, and then I'll also give Stone Throw Lou A tier. None of Lou skins are like amazing, but they're not bad. I just think Smooth Lou or Burger Lou and Stone Troll edge the other 2 Lou skins. Colonel Ruffs skins are all kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give Ronin Ruffs B tier, Marshall C, and Chimmy B. I'm not a fan of really any of them. Okay, Belle has 3 pretty good skins. I'm gonna give them all A tier. I like Ivy Belle. I think it's underrated. A lot of people don't really like it. I do, and I'm being biased. I think they're all A tier. Buzz. Oh boy, what do I do for Buzz? Buzz's skins are also kind of mid in my opinion. I'll put Born Bad in the B. I'll put Director in the B as well. Buzzette F tier. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be nice. I'll put Buzzette in the B tier, and then Kaiju I'll put in the C tier. See, Buzzette, you should be in the F tier because I hate you with a passion, but I'll keep you in the B tier so the comments don't flame me. Ash. Ash has got 3 good skins and 1 okay skin, and I think Ninja Ash is the worst one, so I'll put Ninja Ash in the B. I'm putting Pinata S. I love this one. Uh, what's the name of this one? I keep forgetting. Krampus. I'll put in the A tier. And then a lot of people love Pizza Oven, but I'm putting that one in the A tier as well. I just think, like, this is like one of the better Power League skins. It's so funny. I love it. Lola. Her Brawl Pass skin is not that good. It's going in the C tier. I'll put Galaxy Storm up in the A. A lot of people don't like Lawless, but I do. I'll put it in the A tier as well. Flip it. Kitsune, I don't like this one. B tier. Cobra, I'll put in the B tier. A lot of people seem to hate it. Actually, the projectile's actually not as bad as I thought, and I'm putting the freaking reskinned in the D tier. I think this reskin is so ugly. Moving on to Fang. Furious Fang, I'll put in the A tier. I like it. Octofang's also really good A tier. Kabocha is going S. Arguably S+. And then Ferocious Fang, I'll put it in the A tier. It's not as bad as a remodel, even though I think it's Fang's worst skin. But it's not as bad as the Lola remodel. And her Brawl Pass was never even that good of a skin to begin with. Eve. Eve's Brawl Pass skin is okay. I'll put it B tier. And then I'll put Baiku Eve in the A tier. Really good one. Oh, boy. Janet. What do we do about Janet? Because I love Janet. She's... If you guys don't know, I'm a Janet simp. I think you guys are aware by now, but I love all her skins. Except for G-Force. I'll put that one in the C tier. Oh, man. I'm putting the... You know what? I can't stop myself. I'm putting all 4 of them in the S tier. They are all so good. And yes, I'm a Janet simp, I know. Okay? We don't need to talk about that. But they're all going in the S tier. Moving on to Otis. Farrah Otis is... it's not that good. I'll put a B. Oni Otis is S tier worthy. And then W Otis I'll put in the A tier. Moving on to Sam. Wow, we're almost done. Moving on to Sam, though, I'm going to put Caesar Sam in the A tier. I think it's actually a very underrated Brawl Pass skin. I'll put Yeti in there as well. Sam the Teddy, I'm actually going to give it B tier credits. It's a really good 29 gem skin. I'm going to put Dark Clown also in the A. You could argue S. Buster. Buster skins, I'm not a big fan of either. I'm going to put Chainsaw in the B and Croc in the A. Mandy, I really love Magma Mandy. I'm also a Mandy simp, if you guys didn't know that either, but Mandy needs some more skins. I'm not a huge Handbach Mandy fan, but I'm going to put Magma Mandy S tier. I think she deserves it. MC is a D tier, and then Handbach I'll give A tier. RT, Crimson RT is really good. I'm going to give this one S tier worthy as well. And then I'll give Patrol a C tier. Maisie, Tech Maisie's a D tier. Jungle Queen, I'll put in the A tier, and then I'm going to put Marauder in the A tier as well. I don't think it's S tier worthy, but I really like that skin a lot. Moving on to Cordelius. Poison Cap is alright, C tier. Spore Mine I'll put in the B tier, and then I'm going to put Raider up in the A tier. Pearl, whatever, Vintage Pearl I think it is a D tier. And Periscope is a pretty cool Brawl Pass one. I'll put in the A tier. Charlie, Amazing Charlie is one of my favorite 29 gem skins. I actually prefer it over the Brawl Pass one, but I think a lot of people think the Brawl Pass is better. So I'll put Amazing in the B and the Brawl Pass in Rosie Charlie in the A. Miko, I forget what this one's called, but I'll put it in the C tier. That mustache is kind of fire. Grouch Meeker I like a lot. I'll put it in the A tier. And then Wukong I'll also put in the A tier. I feel like it could be a better 299 gem skin. I might be a little harsh on that, though. But it's not out yet, so I have yet to know how I feel about that one. Larry, I think it's Controller Larry and Laurie, even though they're not out yet. I'll put it in the C tier. Kit, I think it's Pirate Kit or whatever. Look, it's a pirate. I'll put it in the C tier. And then the Brawl Pass ones. I like this one a lot. This one I feel like just doesn't fit with the hair and the face, and this one's okay. So I'm going to give this one B tier because I just think the color combination doesn't work. I'll give this one the A tier. And I'll give this one the S tier. I think this one has the coolest look with the blue and the white and then the yellow claws. I don't know, though. I don't really know how I feel about this one. I don't remember their custom animations. But yeah, that's it. This freaking video, oh my god, it's long. All right. So I'll show you the S plus and the S. I can't even show you all of A. So here's S plus and S. I'll keep it there for a minute. Here's all of A, because A is super large. I'm going to show B and C at the same time. And then D and F. Yeah, if you guys needed more time, please pause because it's just such a large list. I will scroll up very slowly as well so that you can get a very big preference. Because, you know, I'm going to shrink it in, so I should be able to show the whole A tier and the S tier and the S plus. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Very, very, very quick. I kind of rushed it. I'm kind of sorry if you think I rushed it. If you think I rushed it, please let me know. I won't do that again. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know what you agree or disagree with. I'm sure there's a lot of opinions that you're going to agree or disagree with. Just let me know in the comments. Because honestly, after taking some time to review this list, there's some that I would bump up or bump down, whatever you feel like. But yeah, I mean, I will try to respond to as many comments as I can. I can't obviously look at all of them, but I will try to look through as many as possible. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.